so much focus on powerful men and their inappropriate touching of women, it's easy to forget there's at least one thing even more dangerous. Powerful men inappropriately touching the nuclear launch buttons. I did not travel to North Korea to learn more. We're hurtling toward war with North Korea. One insane person is bullying another insane person who's launching missiles in our direction. I wanted to find out if there was a way to prevent the end times in the next couple of weeks, so I sat down with North Korea expert Christine Ann to find out. There are two things that we all know about North Korea. One, they love marching with their missiles and equipment, and two, Kim Jong-un loves being in photos that are awful. What can you tell us about North Korea that we don't know?
What I would say is that there was an indiscriminate bombing campaign waged by the United States against North Korea. I mean, 80% of North Korea was completely destroyed.
And people are alive today who remember it, who were there.
Absolutely. More bombs were dropped on the Korean Peninsula than throughout the whole Asia-Pacific theater in World War II.
This was not a storyline in MASH that I recall. Know what else wasn't in MASH? The fact that two guys at the State Department divided the Korean Peninsula without Korean input. That, along with the brutality of the Korean War, cleared the path for Kim Il-sung to create one of the most repressive regimes in the world. But look how cute this terrified Shirley Temple is. Oh, I don't know how to feel. Riddle me this. Why have the Kims been such shitheads to their people?
Well, it depends on what you mean by shitheads. I mean, if it means having the world's largest prison population, mass surveillance of its citizens' communications, systematic discrimination of one group of people, and spending far more on its military than on the well-being of its people, I think we have to ask the very same question of our own government.
Excuse me for a second. Christine drops all the mics. I get it, we suck. But I wanted to hear about how shitty it is in North Korea. For that, here's North Korean defector and Michigan resident Esther Lee.
Both South and North Koreans just drink a lot and they just hang out a lot.
They party.
Yeah.
So plots from Seth Rogen movies do actually happen in North Korea.
Oh, yeah, right.
If I can just say on a very basic level, I don't think Americans think that North Koreans ever smile.
That's not true. They are having fun. I mean, they are people like me. I'm not a kind of brainwashed, perfect smile guy.
But a lot of us have been brainwashed to believe all of North Korea is in a state of famine. It's not. Well, some of it is, and there's torture, and there are work camps, and it's not a place you want to live. But that doesn't mean we should be fucking casual about dropping nuclear bombs on innocent civilians. Before you came to Michigan, what did you think you were gonna find?
The soldier. The soldier is the typical image of the US people.
So you thought we all looked like G.I. Joe?
Oh, yeah.
God, I wish they all looked like that. They don't. They look more like this.
Meatloaf good.
Oh, sorry, if I had more time. Speaking of gluttons, Donald Trump is calling for a new set of sanctions that would deny the people of North Korea everything that people need to, I don't know, not die. Do you support sanctions?
Oh, never. They did it. They did a sanction and thousands of people died. Ordinary people who just work on the farm or going to the factory and the kids who go to school. It's not targeting Kim's family. It's targeting the poor, innocent people.
That is very on brand for the Trump administration. Know what else is on brand for the Trump administration? Tweeting dumb shit. Is he gonna Kofifi us into a war?
I hope not. Many military analysts are predicting that we are somewhere between 30 to 50% chance of going to war with North Korea. And many analysts say that the winds of war are blowing through the Beltway. In the case of an outbreak of a military conflict, within the first few days, 300,000 people would be killed. And that's not even including nuclear weapons. And with that, it would be up to 25 million people would be impacted.
Okay, well, these jokes aren't funny anymore, so now what?
Well, hopefully there are those within the administration that realized that a war would be unimaginable.
What are the alternatives to military action?
Diplomacy.
Does diplomacy have a track record of working?
It does. It has worked in the past.
Well, how's diplomacy supposed to work when the administration doesn't care enough to even nominate an ambassador to South Korea? And what does it say that the closest thing we have to a diplomat is this guy? I can't believe I'm asking this question, but was Dennis Rodman actually an emissary of peace?
I think he was. To have an African American with tattoos and piercings come to the country, I mean, I think that was awesome, you know, to just really kind of disrupt their narrative or their stereotypes about Americans.
So in some ways, we should all be a little more like Dennis Rodman. 2017 is so fucking weird. Donald Trump, you and Kim Jong-un would get along great. You both go to the same blind barber and you love trucks. So go save the world by talking to him. And if saving the world isn't motivation enough, think of all the Twitter followers you're gonna lose if all of us are dead.
So we'll be right back.